Edith Labelle at CW118. I am here with Nathan Fletcher, who just got the win after a second round submission. Nathan, you were supposed to fight back in September. You had a corner team that tested positive for COVID. How devastating was this, and how hard was it to get your head back in the game?
Yeah, it was tough, but I tested positive for COVID as well. And to be honest with you, in the weeks leading up to that fight, the last week of training, I had to miss because I felt a bit run down. And obviously, I know now that was the COVID. So all in all, it's probably worked out for the best that I could recover from that. I mean, I wasn't massively ill, but I was run down. I just assumed it was like weight cut or something. But anyway, that fight never happened. And then I just stayed on, got right back into training, stayed fit for this one. I had double the time to prepare for Lee, who was obviously a boss opponent. So I think in the long run, it worked out for the best.
You are really starting to cement yourself in the division, not only being undefeated, but also with a 100% finish rate, which is very impressive. How do you feel about that?
Very good, yeah. I'm going to finish every fight. And that's what I go in there. I don't go into point score or to win rounds. Like the way I see it is it's a fight. It's life or death. I'm going in to finish everyone I fight. And I'm doing pretty well so far, so we'll keep it going.
Your opponent did land a shot in the first round. How hurt were you at that point?
I wasn't hurt. It was like a flash knockdown, but it's funny because I was sat in the back talking to the medical people before the fight, and I was going, yeah, I never really get hit in my fights. I've never been hit with a big shot because I've never left a fight with like a mark on my face or anything. And then I end up fighting a wrestler in Lee Mitchell, and he's the one who drops me. You know what I mean? I fought all these strikers, and no one's laid a glove on me, and then Lee, the wrestler, bombs me out with a big left hand. But honestly, he's such a high level, and that's without a doubt the toughest fight I've ever had. I know we're both going to grow so much from that, and I just feel so lucky, so blessed to be here fighting, and it's made up to get the win.
So you jinxed it. You know not to say this in the future.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep saying it because I think whatever I say and put out there is what's going to happen. I've been talking to my mates all day, talking to my girlfriend, my family, just telling them how confident I was, how relaxed I was, how calm in the warm-up area, everything. Maybe I was a little bit too calm, and that's why I got hit with that shot. I think in the first round I was a little bit too patient. But then when I started going and putting the pressure on him and going to my game, which is wrestling, takedowns, jiu-jitsu, I knew I won the fight that way. So I need to maybe start a bit earlier next time.
And how was the whole experience, being in a hotel, being COVID tested, and, staying in the bubble, because obviously it was cut short the last time?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like being around like-minded people. I was talking to some of the other guys on the card, Paul Hughes, Ian Gary, he's dead sound, loads of other fighters, but I like being around those type of people because they're doing great things and they've got an aura about them, do you know what I mean? And that's what I think I've got about myself and people around me. And I love being around the positive, like-minded people like that. So I've really enjoyed it. It's been a boss week, so yeah.
Well, congrats, and we know we're going to be seeing a lot more from you in the future.